Om Namah Shivaya children. Today we'll be reading about your chapter number 2, latitudes and longitudes. Now before I begin this chapter, let me tell you that ancient scholars used to think that earth is circular. But with various expeditions and voyage, they came to the conclusion that earth is spherical in shape. Or you can say it's like an orange. When you see a orange, you see the up tip part or the top and the bottom part is slightly depressed like. So it is, you can say, spherical or orange shape. Now with modern science and technology, the scholars, they have pinpointed the precision. Precision means the accuracy, that by the help of these latitude and longitudes, how we can get to know about a particular place or a position, or you can say about a person all over the world. So children, these latitudes and longitudes are imaginary lines, and these lines are drawn only for our easier use to know about a particular position. Moving ahead. See children, here you can see I have shown a globe. You can see there are so many lines. Now you see the red lines from top till the bottom. Top till bottom. These are the latitudinal lines, and the green lines that are moving like circle and that are parallel to each other and moves like circle and circle. These are the latitudes. Now, as I told, latitudes and longitudes are imaginary lines all over. So, latitude and longitudes are imaginary lines. From top to bottom and side to side. Yes, top to bottom, side to side. These lines reach places far and wide. As you can see, the whole world, these latitudes and longitudes cover the whole world, which makes our study easier. You can see there is a red line here, that is the equator. So equator, you can see over here children, I am marking in it black. So this line is the equator. This divides the whole earth into two equal halves. One is the northern hemisphere and one is the southern hemisphere. And the topmost part of the north is the North Pole. And the in the southern hemisphere, the bottom part, extreme bottom part is the South Pole. So children, equator is the middle line that divides the earth into two equal halves. The upper part above the equator is the northern hemisphere, and at the top is the North Pole. Below the equator we have the southern hemisphere and the South Pole. So the latitudes are circles all over the world or all over the earth. You can see these are imaginary lines, and when we talk from pole to pole are the longitudes. Like from pole, this was the North Pole, till the North Pole, South Pole is the longitudes, and latitudes are circles. You can see above the equator we have so many circles. They are circulars all around. Now children, latitudes, as we discussed, you can see over here in the picture that I have shown you, that the red line, that is the equator, we take it as 0 degrees since it divides earth into equal part, and since it is the middle portion, we take it at 0 degree. And moving ahead, we have the other circles that run parallel to each other. And see children, if you see the circles, no one of the circles meet together. They move on their own line, and these are the latitudes. If you think of a running track, when your sports day is happening, you see wherever you take 100 meters, 2 meters running track, you see they are circular in nature. Sometimes we have long tracks, we have circular tracks. Now when you see the circular tracks, they don't meet each other. In the same way, these latitudes are circular all over the world. And children, always remember, these are imaginary lines, and these lines are drawn only because of easier study. And you must be thinking, why circular? Why not anything else? Now, see, children, when we talk about a circle in mathematics, what we take it? We take it as, or we calculate the circle, or we measure it as 360 degree. In the same way, since Earth is circular, it was decided that to measure the latitude and longitude in degrees. So that was the reason why we take it as circular and degrees. Now see, equator is 0 degree. Above the equator we have 10, then 20, then 30. Like this it continues till 90 degree. We have 90 degree North Pole, and if we come below also we have 90 degree South Pole over here. So from 1 latitude to other latitude there is a 10 degree difference. And since, children, you can see equator is circular all over the world, now you see the North Pole circle. It looks very small. Yes or no? Yes, because as we move, since it is a spherical shape, as we move ahead and ahead, the circle becomes smaller. Since the equator is the biggest circle and or the longest circle, it is also known as the Great Circle. Then again moving ahead to the next. Now see, children, latitudes there are some important latitudes. Now those important latitudes are taken, and from that important latitudes we take certain climatic zones, and as per that zone we divide the places, or from that we get to know what kind of temperature a particular area must be having. Now see, this is a picture of the important latitudes and the longitudes. Sorry, important latitudes and heat zones. Now see, children, in middle you have the equator, it is written. Now from equator is 0 degree. From 0 degree towards 23.5 degree north if we move, and towards 23.5 degree south if we move, that middle portion is the torrid zone. It is known as the torrid zone, and torrid zone is also sometimes called as equatorial region. Here we have almost heat and humidity since the sun rays fall directly. Then from 23.5 degree, that is known as the Tropic of Cancer. Above the equator towards the north, we have the first important latitude, that is the 23.5 degree north, Tropic of Cancer. Then Arctic Circle. So between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle, we have the North Temperate Zone. And moving ahead from Arctic Circle to North Pole, we have the Frigid Zone. Now, when we come towards the southern hemisphere below the equator, you can see we have Tropic of Capricorn at 23.5 degree south and Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree. So between this, we have the South Temperate Zone, and from our Antarctic Circle to South Pole, we have the Frigid Zone. So children, these are the various important latitudes and the heat zones. Moving ahead, we'll get to know about the longitudes. Now you can see in the picture about the longitudes. Now longitudes are taken from North Pole to South Pole. As I told you, from top to bottom. Now see, from here, this is North Pole. From top to bottom, South Pole is known as the latitudes. And see, children, the major, like we have Earth, the Earth is divided by the equator, 0 degree. In same way, the longitude starting point is again 0 degree. From there, we go on moving around the Earth, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, again a difference of 10 degrees. Now children, this 0 degree is known as prime meridian, and you know, you are in India, you are in Odisha. By sitting in Odisha, you can know the time of USA, Canada, Russia, Italy, Switzerland, each and every place. How you know? By calculating or by taking this prime meridian. From this 0 degree, we go on calculating, and you can calculate it by sitting at home. You calculate it, you will get the time of a certain place. No need of watching a watch also. So children, it is interesting when you go higher classes, you will get to know how you can calculate a time of a certain place. So longitude help us to calculate the time of a certain place, and latitude help us in locating a place. Even both the when they both, now see, let me give you an example. When you go somewhere from your home, you go with your father to a different place. Now you must be aware of Google Map in your phone. What you do, you type the name of that place and you go ahead. It shows you how to move. But children, suppose you want to come to my house and you don't know the address. Now if you'll ask me, ma'am, kindly send your address, I'll send you certain degrees. Now suppose 10 degree 20 north, and this is latitude degree, and some degree of longitude. Now if you type that also, you will reach a certain place. So latitude and longitude, if we know a latitudinal degree and longitudinal degree of a place, even we type that on our Google map, we'll reach in that place. You can try that. Now see, you are living in a city called Bhubaneswar. You want to go to Puri. So what you do, you type on your Google map, Google, or search on Google that what is the latitudinal and longitudinal degrees of Puri. It will show you. When you see that, then you can understand that how from that latitudinal and longitudinal degree you can reach from Bhubaneswar to Puri. It will show you the map. So children, we were talking about longitude. So longitude, these are the, it moves from North Pole to the South Pole. These lines of longitude are also called as what? Meridians. Okay. Now what they do? These lines are parallel to each other. You can see they are parallel to each other. Okay. They meet at the poles. Now all the points, they meet at the North Pole and the South Pole. So you can see towards the pole, the distance between one line and the other line is very less compared to the position in the equator. Near the equator, if I show you, now see, here is the equatorial line which divides. Now you can see if the equator moves from left to right, you see here the distance of each line is wider compared towards the pole. Okay children, now when the equator moves, now you see, if you have read about in maths right angle, see, let me show you how the prime meridian or the longitude prime meridian and equator, they form a what? Right angle. See, this is a right angle. Okay. So children, lie since lie in the planes, you can see these all the, as I told you, that these lines are equal in length and they are halves of great circle. So you can see the lines moving from North Pole to the South Pole. The 0 degrees known as the prime meridian. All are equidistant to each other, means all are having same distance. All the lines are having same distance from one to other. And these lines are also known as the meridians. Okay. So children, this was all about your chapter latitude and longitude. So moving ahead, in your next video or next, I'll send you your exercises. Please go through your book. Thank you children.